Charlie's Tree Service is up for one of the hometown favorites in the Altoona Mirror, and here's why I am voting for Travis.
We have a long history. The name's been around for a while.
Hi guys, I'm Scott Riley. I produce content for business owners in central Pennsylvania. Altoona specifically is where I'm based out of. It's my hometown. If you have been looking at Facebook, you've probably noticed almost a million different people putting up posts saying, hey, I've been nominated for hometown favorites. The Altoona Mirror is putting out a list of all the businesses and services in the area. So the readers are selecting who they think is the hometown favorites. Here's my endorsement for Travis Deyarmin.
All the experience here really means a lot.
Almost 20 years now. It's kind of addicting.
Who is the owner of Charlie's Tree Service. He bought Charlie's Tree Service. So Travis and I go way back to Juniata Gap Elementary. We were both J Gappers. I lived right across the street from Juniata Gap Elementary, and Travis lived up the top of the hill. My earliest memories with Travis are riding bikes. Cruise down the Gap Road and you'd be at 25th Avenue Sheets, pick up MTOs, and I was really into cotton candy bubble gum. One story I have riding my bike with Travis that I can't ever forget, it scarred me for life literally, is down at the Altoona campus. They were resurfacing the sidewalks down there. And so they had like piles of discarded asphalt off the sides of the sidewalk. And so at the time, it was Travis, myself, and Charlie Errett. And I think Charlie probably successfully jumped it. And so I was like, I'm going to try to hop up over this thing. And I didn't. My back tire hit the concrete or whatever it was, and I basically went up over the handlebars. I smacked my face. I literally landed face first over the handlebars on concrete, and my tooth was basically twisted sideways. And I was bleeding like crazy. I know this is a great story. This is why you vote for Charlie's Tree Service, right? But it left a scar, and when I smile, you can kind of see my upper lip hangs lower because my tooth like went into that. Of course, when your face is like destroyed like that, the last thing you want to be doing is stretching it. And we went to Austin Powers, and I was just in agony because I was laughing the whole time, and like every time you get a laugh, you're like trying to hold it in. So that was one of my golden experiences growing up with Travis in the Juniata Gap neighborhood. You grow up and you start entering, people start going their separate ways, and you start entering the working world. And I was always impressed because Travis was one of these people that went to work, doing something that is extremely dangerous, extremely hands-on, requires a lot of skill, coordination, to do it safely. And it's not just that. He's not just operating, a chainsaw and bringing down, massive logs out of the air. He eventually became the business owner. He was one of these people that you sit there and say, wow, they own that now? Like they're in charge of that? They seem so young to be, the top person. But yeah, Travis bought Charlie's Tree Service, took over this company that he's in charge of a group of guys. And, that's admirable you know, at any age, to be running a business, you know, having to take care of the front office stuff, having to take care of the books, having to take care of hiring people, having to take care of training people, having to maintain equipment, you know, keep people motivated, having to keep payroll. With business owners, you picture, when you think of Charlie's Tree Service, you know, you probably think of somebody using a chainsaw, but as a business owner, Travis has to wear a million hats, and he did that at a young age. Him and I wouldn't talk personally when I was, you know, down in Florida. You'd still always hear, oh yeah, Travis runs Charlie's Tree Service now. And so, you know, he was one of these people that was very early on an entrepreneur. I wrote an article when I was leaving Florida, when I was, you know, quitting my career in TV news, and he was the first person that reached out to me and said, "Hey, if you're up here, I got some videos we can do. I'm constantly doing projects where I'd like to, you know, tag you in to do some video work." Travis was a great friend of mine growing up, became somebody I admired when he took over the business of Charlie's Tree Service. And now he is one of the businesses that constantly, you know, tags me in to do work for him. His line of work is great for the visuals. We're, you know, putting GoPros on people while they work. The drone, obviously, if you're doing anything that has scale to it, we're talking about 100-foot trees, you know, people climbing up onto branches. These are things that, you know, you can't get from just standing on the ground pointing up. The perspective is ideal for something where, you know, I'm employing the drones, I'm employing the action camera. He has given me what I would call the ideal projects. These are what I like to do. I admire the employees he has.
Now look at him, he owns the business, it's doing better than ever. And we really all enjoy each other's company too. We're all kind of like family.
That's one big thing about Travis. He's always giving back to the community. He's, you know, I mean, of course we have to make money to keep our equipment going. All that stuff costs money, so we have to have money coming in, but he never gives people prices that are out of this world. He tries to do you the best he can, you know, and help out the community. He really does.
I like being able to, you know, just document what he does for a living. We gathered recently for the event that he sponsored down at the Trianon. Q94 was there, and you know, I got to meet some of that crew. But also, it was just sort of this opportunity after a year of kind of going out and doing these videos with Travis. You know, it's nice to feel like I'm included, feel like I'm, even though I'm not doing the dangerous aspects of the job. It's nice to feel like I'm part of the family that gets to show who they are, gets to show that they're doing important work. He is efficient, professional, a good guy to talk to. You know, he's an honest guy that stands by his work and won't BS you. And so, since Travis has been up for hometown favorite, I have to just put it out there that Hi Guys Video officially endorses Travis Deyarmin and Charlie's Tree Service for the work that they do, helping the Central Pennsylvania community. All right, guys, that's today's video. Go vote.